Lord of the Flies test, read aloud. Please pause after each question to enable you time to answer it. Matching. Match the character to the description. Fill in the letter next to the name of the character into the Scantron. Each one will be used once and only once. A. Jack. B. Ralph. C. Simon. D. Sam and Eric. A and B. Roger. A and C. Wilfred. A and D. Percival. B and C. Piggy. Number 1. Twins. 2. Person who is beaten for no reason. 3. Dark-haired, dark-eyed, prone to fainting. 4. Overweight, has an accent and asthma. 5. Red hair, freckles. 6. Choir member with an evil side. 7. Little one who can't remember his address. 8. Blonde and good-looking. Match the quote. Fill in the letter next to the name of the character into the Scantron. Each character will be used at least once and can be used more than once. Your options are A. Simon, B. Ralph, C. Jack, D. Piggy, E. Roger, A and B. Lord of the Flies, A and C. Naval Officer, A and D. Sam and Eric. Number 9. Rescue? Yes, of course. All the same, I'd like to catch a pig first. 10. I'll expect we'll want to know all of their names and make a list. 11. The fire is the most important thing on the island. How can we ever be rescued except by luck if we don't keep the fire going? 12. You'll get back to where you came from. 13. Hands up whoever wants Ralph not to be chief. 14. That must be fun, like Bill says, and as he's invited us to a feast, meat, crackling, I could do with some meat. 15. I would have thought that a pack of British boys, you're all British, right, would have been able to put up a better show than that. 16. I used to live with my auntie. She kept a candy store. I used to get ever so many candies. 17. Fancy thinking the beast was something you could hunt and kill. 18. I could swim since I was 5. Daddy taught me. He's a commander in the Navy. When he gets leave, he'll come and rescue us. 19. I'm warning you. I'm going to get angry, do you see? You're not wanted, understand? We're going to have fun on this island, so don't try it, my poor misguided boy, or else we shall do you. 20. Ralph, remember what we came for. The fire, my specs. 21. Who's boss here? 22. I am, in response to the question above. Multiple choice. On your Scantron, shade in the letter that best answers the question. In cases where more than one answer is possible, please choose the best. Quote, I could swim since I was 5. Daddy taught me. He's a commander in the Navy. When he gets back, he'll come and rescue us, Ralph said. How does he know we're here? Asked Piggy. Because, thought Ralph, because. The roar from the reef became very distant. Golding, 14. From this passage, the reader can infer all of the following except A. Ralph has strong faith in his father even when it isn't logical. B. Piggy uses reason to question what other people say. C. Ralph's father will come to rescue them. D. Ralph is athletic. Fill in the blank 24. Roger edged past the chief, only just avoiding pushing him with his shoulder. This suggests which of the following? A. Roger is becoming less afraid of Jack. B. Roger is more brave than Ralph. C. Jack is weak. D. Roger is clumsy. 25. Which of the following does the beast that is feared throughout the story end up being? A. A huge wild boar. B. Some kind of sea monster. C. Shadow created by the fire. D. A dead parachutist. E. A wounded soldier. In the end, the beast is not monsters nor wild animals, but humans. What is significant about this? A. According to Golding, it shows that fear can prevent people from seeing clearly. B. According to Golding, it is symbolic that humans do not need to fear wild animals or monsters. C. According to Golding, it shows that there is nothing to fear. D. According to Golding, it shows that one's imagination can make something more fearful than it should be. 27. Which act committed by the boys is most symbolic of a lack of humanity and penchant for violence? A. Allowing the fire to extinguish. B. Painting their faces for the hunt. C. Blowing the conch shell. D. Building the huts. E. Electing a leader. 28. Which is not true about the conch? A. The conch is eventually broken. B. Ralph is the first to see the conch. C. It is used to start fires. D. The conch can be blown to make a loud sound. (29) William Golding chooses to use British boys as characters in his story. British people are often associated with manners and propriety. Which of the following is not a reason why he might have made this decision? A. It shows that even those stereotyped as mannerly and proper are not immune to savagery. B. By using young and adolescent children, Golding suggests that children are not inherently innocent, but violent. C. Choirs require people singing in unison, and music is often associated with harmony. The disharmony and pandemonium which follows is both ironic and shocking. D. Golding knew that his story was fiction, and so it doesn't really matter why he chose a young British choir to express his story. 30. Which of the following is not true of leadership in Lord of the Flies? Elections are final and always representative of whom people think will be the best leader. B. Someone can become leader even when he or she is not strong or articulate if they can make others afraid of them. C. If a leader does not enforce the rules, it is likely that people will stop obeying them. D. When there are elections with a clear winner, there will always be those who endeavor to assume power. 31. Which of the following is not a reason Golding probably chose Ralph as a central character? A. If Golding chose Ralph, the story would seem to support the use of violence and savagery. B. Golding wants to show why all people should be like Ralph, strong, good-looking, and always supportive of the little guy. C. Most people are not as logical as Piggy or as enlightened as Simon, which would make it harder to identify with either of them. D. Golding wanted a character who acts like most people, flawed, not always able to understand what is going on, but mostly good at heart. 32. Who says maybe there is a beast? What I mean is, maybe it's only us. A. Piggy, B. Jack, C. Simon, D. Roger, E. Ralph. 33. How are the boys rescued from the island? A. They are not rescued. B. They are rescued by a pilot who sees the fire. C. They are taken prisoners by communists. D. They are rescued by a naval officer. E. They all die from the fire. 34. Fire is important to saving the boys, but in the end, it almost destroys them. This is an example of what literary technique? A. Allegory. B. Irony. C. Paradox. D. Theme. E. Flashback. 35. Which character's name means Wolf Council? A. Simon. B. Ralph. C. Jack. D. Piggy. 36. Which is not true of Beelzebub? A. It translates to Lord of the Flies. B. It is sometimes believed to be the demon's second in command to the devil. C. It speaks to Simon and Ralph. D. It is a character in Lord of the Flies. 37. Which of the following is not true of the Beast in Lord of the Flies? A. The Beast was literally found at the end of the story. B. Fear of the Beast can help the boy's civilization fall apart. C. The Beast was usually a human when spotted by the boys. Or D. Simon, Piggy, and Ralph all doubted that the Beast existed. 38. The fact that Simon's name translates to one who listens makes sense because A. He never listens to what Jack says. B. He is the one the little ones go to when they have to talk about a problem. C. He is the only one who hears the Lord of the Flies talking to him. D. He found the dead parachutist by listening to the island. 39. Which of the following is not a reason Piggy's glasses are important? A. He needs them to see. B. They can start fires to cook meals. C. The boys need them to create signal fires. D. They are Piggy's only connection to his aunt. 40. Which of the following were not a cause of Simon's death? A. Jack. B. Ralph and Piggy. C. Sam and Eric. D. The Lord of the Flies. E. All had a hand in Simon's death. 41. Which of the following is not an example of irony? A. Jack stabs a tree, kills a pig, and then kills a person, all showing all of his violent tendencies. B. The boys wished for a sign from the adults and got one, a dead adult on their island. C. Ralph is almost killed by the signal fire he wanted so badly. D. Piggy asked to be called by any name but Piggy, which is what they call him. 42. Which of the following is not true of Jesus and Simon? A. Both fell 3 times. B. Both were able to get their point across before dying. C. Both are reported to have spoken with the devil. D. Both have fed a crowd of hungry people. 43. When the author has events from Simon's life parallel Jesus's, this is an example of A. Illusion, B. Irony, C. Hypocrisy, D. Simile. 44. Which of the following is not a symbol of civilization? A. Glasses, B. Conch, C. Signal fire, D. The Beast. 45. Percival's inability to remember his address symbolically demonstrates A. His devotion to Jack's savagery, B. His growing separation from civilization, C. How much he dislikes the rules Ralph makes him follow, D. How forgetful he is. 46. The stick sharpened at 2 ends is probably a symbol of A. The violence the boys have become accustomed to, B. Defense against evil, C. The ability to hear the beast, D. Jack's evilness because he uses it the most. 47. Which of the following is not true? A. Roger symbolizes love of violence. B. Jack symbolizes letting one's evil and violent tendencies control him. C. Simon symbolizes religion. D. Ralph symbolizes one immune to violence and evil tendencies. 48. The naval officer having weapons is a symbol of A. How uncivilized the civilized world is. B. His enjoyment of violence and torturing people. C. His protection from savages. D. His devotion to evil. 49. All of the following demonstrate how animalistic the boys have become except A. The boys wear few or no clothes. B. The boys eat nearly raw meat. C. The boys don't use the lavatory or bathroom. D. The boys use language in the final chapter. 50. All of the following are parallels in Lord of the Flies in the Twilight Zone episode, The Monsters Are Due in Maple Street, except A. The person who is coming back with the truth is murdered. B. A younger person brings up the fear which older people have started to believe. C. Fear is stronger than logic, and thus chaos follows. D. Both are fictional accounts and bear few traces to modern reality. Please see the next test.